Round one, and we do have a keeper. His hand's actually fine. We have a 2-drop, as well as removal and a bounce spell. And removal, I mean counter spell. All right. Aggro elves, perhaps. I don't think we have the worst matchup against that. We'll see. Actually, High Blight Massacre gets a little bit worse, doesn't it? All right, well, we already know one card we're sideboarding out. I mean, that's assuming this is aggro elves, but Thornbow Archer really doesn't fit in any other archetype besides aggro elves. Oof. And then we draw the worst card. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good for us. I would have liked that Water Courser. You know, I almost feel like, yeah, with the double Screeching Scab Return Centaur in, oof, that's rough. It's pretty rough. I think, yeah, Eye Blight Massacre looks absolutely dreadful right now. Well, all right. Scab number 2. But I was going to say Macabre Waltz looks good with our Scab and Return Centaurs, actually. So we're playing black-red elves? That's weird. Three cards left in our opponent's hand. We could recover here. We just have to not get beat down by little dudes. Tower Geist is a great draw. We'll jam that. Lets us get a little bit of card advantage, and I think Aeronaut's better for us. Although, yeah, it's actually, I think that's fine. Huh. I think he's debating doing it on the Archer so he can get in with both, but probably makes more sense for him to not do that, I guess. All right, go to 10. 5th land, so I can leave up Dismissal and Disperse, but I think we actually want to jam an Aeronaut here and pass. No attacks, no plays. Now that's pretty interesting. I like it. So we can play Chief, get in with a Thopter. I think I like that. I can't leave up Dismissal, but if I can leave up Disperse, I feel pretty good. So let's get in with a Thopter now. Maybe momentum shift a little bit. Could disperse my own Chief. I don't love it. So if he goes all in, we can block. Can do some decent blocks here, actually. Yeah, that was just ouch. He had Guilt Leaf Winnower. Well, we found out who took our black cards. Guess we'll do this. I guess the plan is How can I have all these cards in my graveyard and not have value off dismissal? Well, I guess I will when I disperse the winnower. Uh, yeah, I guess we dismissal that. I think I crack Evolving Wilds because I'm going to end up scrying with Calculated Dismissal. But then he can just... Well, I can't even play my Sphinx, so even scrying into it at this point is actually worthless. Guess I'd do it. If I don't, I'm leaving up 3 mana and dealing with a board of stuff that kills me for the rest of the game. It just seems so... I don't think it's good. Shadows of the Past, however, is something I'm probably going to want. I still can't. I see the issue. I can't jam it right away. This is tough. Do I want both spells? Like, I could get Throwing Knife, equip it, take out Thornbow Archer, so then I can block Subterranean Scout. I definitely want the Shadows of the Past. I think I put both on top. I think I go... Throwing Knife, equip, throw it, Thornbow Archer, so we don't take 4 next turn. He'll play Winnower maybe. Well, we're drawing Shadows of the Past, I guess. Shadows plus Void Mage here, actually. I mean, I guess the good news is I've got this online. Alright, well, if his best play is that, it's not bad, actually. Ooh, all right. Not terrible. Could attack with Thopter, I guess. Then he offers trades with Subterranean Scout, but I get to Scry too. I'm probably too low on life to risk removal. Alright, maybe Shadows brings us back. I think we want to play out lands here. Maybe you want to start attacking. I just feel like removal spell could be pretty brutal. Alright, I mean, land rewards for days. I guess I get in with Thopter now that I'm at kind of like 8 life. I mean, Scry 2 benefits us more anyway. Alright. Alright. Did in fact have both things I kind of wanted him not to have. Ooh, Foundry's actually good for us. Well, is it? I guess it is. So we play Foundry now, and we either get to drain or make a couple dudes to make sure we kill his Subterranean Scout. Okay. Not too intimidated by that. Does get to draw, but we get double Scry. Although it's our 10th land, we get to double drain with that. Is that better though? 2 drains versus his Thornbow Archer is probably pretty good. But whatever, I'll bottom it anyway. We're running 18 lands. It's not like I wouldn't want to spell. All right, Read the Bones is too dangerous though, I think. Although a way to build some card advantage potentially. So I drain, I go to 6, I go to 4. It seems too dangerous, I think. Unholy Hunger is not bad. So now we have an answer for another big threat, which is pretty good actually. I think I take it. I don't want to get in Chandra's Fury range. So I think I drain now. Okay. Still beatable. Centaur's actually not the worst. Yeah, I can go Centaur, leave up Unholy Hunger, and Shadows of the Past. I only have 11 cards left, and my opponent already has Spell Mastery, so I think I'm just going to mill them. Uh-oh. I got rid of 3 lands for him. Yeah, so we go to 5. If I go to 7, take 2. I think I do that pre-damage. Let's not let him scry, I guess. We gain life. I guess we'll take the 10th land. Still out of Chandra's Fury range. All right. I could nuke the Sergeant, actually. It's not bad. I feel like we're never going to find value off this. So we'll kill Sergeant. Probably don't need the 11th land. And then we chill and we get Shadows of the Past. Now we're like double draining and we have Foundry of the Consoles. That's a good draw. I think we stick to the drain plan. I'm curious if I should be draining on my turn because of like Ravaging Blaze or something. So if I cast 2 spells, is that right? I can get rid of that. I don't even know if I have to. I think we just continue double draining and hopefully win. Hopefully 14 gets us out of range of dying. Well, looks like we managed to... Oops, I didn't mean to reveal my hand there. Looks like we managed to carve out a victory. So that looked hopeless. And then, what do you know? Shadows of the Past and Control completely takes the game over. Our opponent's deck is... got too many elves, first and foremost. So I Blame Massacre has to go. Despite there being some targets, I don't like it. Weight of the Underworld actually seems better since I can targeted removal, kill some stuff. Our counters look much worse. Just counterspell in general. His deck is too cheap to like ever leave up calculated dismissal. Actually, Maritime Guards seem pretty good. Yeah, actually Maritime Guards seem fine. I probably want them both. I think I just want to slightly lower the curve of the deck. Like even Slug seems too slow. I'm probably okay with Clash of the Wills because you can play it on turn 2. So win conditions are still Shadows of the Past and Al-Hamarit. I'm trying to think if there's anything just terrible for us. Probably not. Do I want another Way to the Underworld? That seems like pretty hard removal against him. I probably do. Read the Bones almost seems like a liability, but when you're running 18 lands, it can really suck to not have enough, you know, to get flooded. How good is Disperse against him? It's pretty good. He's got at least one aura, right? He's got probably a... Or was it a couple? No, he's got Infernal Scarring and he's got the... Yeah, he's got enough auras where I think Disperse is good. Same with like Void Mage. I might want another Weight, though. I'm trying to find a good way to get Way to the Underworld in here. Maybe I do it over Read the Bones. It just seems like fairly hard removal against him. And if we can buy enough time, I think this deck can beat him. Like I said, that looked hopeless at a certain point, and yet we got there. Willbreaker, now that I have the weights? I don't think so. Yeah, Shadows of the Past is just absolutely insane. All right, let's try this again. There's actually decks where it's certainly bad, but I got to admit, I'm shocked we won that game. I'm absolutely shocked we won that. I guess I keep this. This hand's clunky. I don't like the 7-drop, but I think I keep because we have a couple removal spells. Strikes me as something that could be good. We have enough 2-drops we sideboarded into now where maybe this hand does something. We're playing 18 lands, so hopefully that comes up. No 1 or 2-drop from our opponent's good for us. And we're magically at 4 drops now, but I got to admit, having a grip of 4 drops is pretty awkward against aggro. Oh, I missed the land drop? All right, we gotta start. Pretty awkward looking, haven't played anything. Thornbow, Archer. All right, well, I think we just go Centaur, mill ourselves. Hopefully don't hit the thing from the past, but I guess we do have the... All right, did not hit Shadows of the Past. Hit some pretty good cards, but not hitting Shadows and hitting a couple creatures is actually pretty good. Okay, so we're going to take 4 here, and then we just Separatist Void Mage. 5 there, I guess. So deal with that. Get in for 2. All right, next turn we have Al-Hamarit. So I think we just... Actually, I guess we just swing here. And I don't want to trade 4 for 2 when I can just easily leave the archers back. Like now I just play Al-Hamarit, and he's in some pretty big trouble. He's got to deal with a... probably should have actually pre-combated. This is a fine double block, actually. So we turn off Unholy Hunger. He's a ways away from it, but if he just top decks 3 lands, I guess he's dead, right? He goes land, we go hit him to 9. I guess we turn off... which one do we want to name? Not the Massacre, not the Automaton, not the Scarring, not the Assassin. Don't really care about any of these. We can kill everything with our weights. I'm going to do Unholy Hunger. I don't know how we would get to it in time. But, like I said, him like occupying his mana, playing those spells doesn't really matter. Foundry's a good draw, so now we get to let him draw a card, but I think he's in some pretty serious trouble here. Yeah. All right, so opponent got mana screwed and we beat him. I'm pretty happy we beat that deck since our deck's fairly mediocre. But like I said, the weights actually looked good in this match. Eyeblight Massacre looked terrible. Shadows of the Past did more work than I could possibly imagine in game 1. That was just so insane. All right, we'll see you in round 2.